What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Welcome back to episode 8 of my Ashes Cricket Career Mode. We've got better looking skies here today, to be fair, at the North Hobart Cricket Oval. We are coming in again at our number 6 position, taking on North Hobart. North versus West. Who's going to win? Let me know down below in the comments. If you haven't seen episode 7 of our career mode, I'll leave a card up in the top right hand corner. Make sure you go and check that out here. Again, we've got pretty cold conditions down here in Tasmania, only 16 degrees and an 85% chance of rain. Rain really screwed us around, bit of a spoiler alert here, in episode number, what are we doing? Yes, we chose to bat, you beauty. In episode number 7, so we'll be looking to go and try and change that around. We are batting first as well, which I do enjoy. I do enjoy batting first. Just because it allows me to have more stamina when we do come in and have a bowl. So Dixon, to be fair, for an opening batsman after 7 games, only averaging 27, isn't. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. And you do, you know, as an opener in club cricket, you do sometimes get a very crappy run, to be fair. We're not even going to have a look at the other bloke, but we do have a left arm fast coming in, and it would be nice. What a partnership these two have gone and put on. What is going on? We did not get a bat last episode. Sorry, we didn't get a bowl last episode. We didn't get a bat this episode. And to be fair, I'm not totally annoyed with it because we've managed to score 358 for 3. 75 off 34. Look at all these guys scoring with very impressive strike rates. We'll be looking to come in now, chuck in the in-swing. 313 still required. From this stage here, 8 runs per over. That is going to be a very, very hard task. B-Boyd has gone and put that one away. It's gone for 4. And as I said, we'll just be looking to try and pick ourselves up some wickets if we can. Just to, I guess, to contribute to the side, you know, because we haven't really done a whole lot else. It's a bit disappointing. I mean, as I said, episode 7, we didn't get a bowl. Episode 8, this one here, we don't get a bat. So we'll go and play through this over here, and then we'll look to see if we can try and pick ourselves up some wickets later on down the track. But there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of swing from these first 3 balls that we have bowled. But I am hoping that possibly the conditions are going to change a bit. We're going to get a bit of overcast weather, and that we can start to go and move it around in the air. Rather than off the pitch, because it is crumbling. Possibly those leg cutters and those off cutters will come into effect later on in the innings. It is still very early on. North Hobart 3 for 50 with the last ball of the 12th over coming up here now. Still 309 left to get. I can't believe 350. That is a massive, massive total. And they're going to need all the luck they can get. They've found 2 edges here. The first ball and the last ball going for 4. Our first over going for 8, which is not ideal. Catch that! Yes! Oh, you absolute ripper. It flew off the edge. We got that man kind of at a, I guess a fly slip, to be fair. The in-swing, it's worked a treat. As we saw in the last over, we picked up 2 edges, which did go and run away for 4. We have now changed the field, and it has led to the wicket. Just here, just a little bit off the ear, in the air. And that there has absolutely flown. That has flown outside the 30-yard circle. So that... either that guy has absolutely creamed it, or the edges on that bat are absolutely huge. Got a lefty coming in now, average of only 23, so hasn't had the greatest of seasons to date. And I'm going to stick... the field I had to the other guy was pretty good, but I'm going to stick to this one here for the lefty and just try and hope that we can try and get something, get the ball moving into him as well. And just, I guess, carry on those wickets. I really do feel like in club cricket I want to contribute almost every game with both bat and ball. And you know, to not get a bat isn't the worst thing in the world, because the team did score 350. But to not get a bowl in the last game was a bit disappointing. So we've picked up our first wicket. We've actually gone for a wicket maiden as well, and that's very good groupings to start things off. Alright, so we just had a bit of a spell. We have now come back in. North Hobart have lost another one. So they are 5 down. Is that Bernhard? I was going to say Bernard. But Bernhard is still in. He is 42 off 66, requiring 273 off 154. So you'd have to say that this game, to be fair for North Hobart, without being disrespectful, is probably done and dusted at the halfway stage, which we are nearly at. We've just bowled the 3.5 overs so far. We've been bowling pretty well, pretty economically as well, which I guess is what you kind of hope. And I mean, just as I say that, I've gone and jinxed it because we're probably going to go for, yeah, we actually are going to go for a 4 here. But when, you know, when there's such a big total like this, I mean 269, when something like that is being chased down, if you've got one bloke who's down one end, who's just going and bowling you very consistent, very economical overs, then it is the guys down the other end who will benefit. They are the ones who will pick up the wickets. And at the end of the day, it's a team game, not an individual game. And Bernhard, if he can get this here to the fence, is going to go and pick himself up 50. It has been stopped. And they will just get 3. So he's stuck on 49, but he does get to face the next over. Oh, what a shot that is. Bit uppish. I don't mind that. A little bit uppish, but to be fair, if that man is a little bit straighter, I mean, he's just stood, turned his back and started to run, because there's no way he's going to catch it. But if he's a little bit straighter, that could potentially go straight to hands. So Blackburn gets his first boundary in this innings. I've gone for just the stock standard delivering. We have gone and beaten the outside edge there, just to mix it up a little bit, and then the last couple of balls we'll chuck in the in swing just to mix it up and try and get through bat and pad if possible. But 3 balls left in the over, so we'll try just another, as I said, stock standard delivery, which we've had another player miss at. We're going to have an appeal just to try and get something out of the umpire. He's not buying it at all, to be fair. It was quite close to that wide line as well, so we do need to be careful of that. And then, oh, it has worked a bloody treat, boys. We've done it. We've talked it up and then said that we will go the last couple of balls to the in swing. We have found the outside edge. Gandalf Blackburn, what a name. Sounds like he should be an extra in the bloody Lord of the Rings. He is gone for 5 off 10. Bold Cliff, caught Muhammad. That combination with both bat and in the field has been very good in this career mode so far. Bicko coming in, and they are now 6 down. Still requiring 254. We've got our second of the day, and I'm going to stick with that in swing. That one there's come off the pad, going to miss off stump, so we won't worry about the appeal. But 2 wickets for us now, 2 for 21, and we're just going to keep trugging away. There's still 4 wickets left to get. The 5 wicket bag is still on. I've just been setting them up here again this over, so I found the edge first ball, I've gone for the stock standard, and now we are heading back to the in swing for the final ball. Hasn't found the edge. It is, however, going to be a dot, and we pick ourselves up a maiden. That's going to look good on the figures. I don't know how many times the last over we beat the edge, beat the stumps with the lead cutters, so that's what we're going to go back to. Currently 2 for 22 with just the 3 overs left to go, and to be fair, I just want to knock over this guy because he has been the thorn in the side today. He is 68 off 98. He scored over half of their runs, so to get him I think would be very rewarding. And we're just going to keep, as I said, keep trying these leg cutters, because there is a fair bit of turn and I guess bite in the pitch, which I guess is what we've come to expect when we've been playing at this ground. I think this is the same home ground that we have, it's just got a different name. So and it has, as I said, it does start to crumble a little bit, which is definitely helping that bite and turn at the moment. So fingers crossed we can get one in this over. If not, we do still have 2 left to go after this. Alright, so going back to the attack, we've got 2 overs left to go. Pretty good figures today, to be fair. And there is now 8, well, they are 8 down, sorry. Whoever it was managed to get rid of Bernhard, who just played an absolute stellar of an innings, to be fair. Really, I guess, held this side together. The chance of the 5 wicket haul is now gone. But we will, however, be looking, I guess, just to continue to keep picking up wickets, keep this good form with both bat and ball going. Still 205 runs behind, so that just shows you the immensity of this total that they are chasing. We're not going to bowl right at the death here today, but we do, as I said, still get a chance at these tail enders, and I'll be hoping that we can go and get something, as that one there has been cut away by Sullivan, a little bit aerial. And, you know, I guess you kind of expect that sometimes from the tail enders. We do have that guy at a very, I don't even know what you'd call him, to be fair. And really what he's there for. Is he there for a catch? Is he there for saving runs? He's probably too fine to be a third man. And here we go, this is the field. So this is probably the field, to be fair, that we needed last over, because that cut shot would have gone probably to that man in at fly slip, as we have gone, beaten the outside edge of the bat. I actually think that guy's more at a third man, just a short third man, just outside of the 30-yard circle. Remember, that is how we picked up our first wicket. So we're looking to do the same here again. We have beaten the bat. Has that touched the glove on the way through? No, says the umpire, and we get 5 off the over. As I said, 1 left to go. Still got that opportunity to pick up some more wickets, and that's what we'll be looking to try and do here. 2 for 30, which, you know, I guess when you're defending a big total like this, it either goes one or two ways. You either go and get absolutely smacked and get hit to all parts of the ground, or, you know, you do pretty well, like we have gone and done here, and kept it to a very, very respectable total, it must be said, that we are defending. I mean, we could have, to be fair, we probably could have got 200 and defended it, but we've got 350, and that's why it is such a big task to go and get this done. I mean, credit to the North Hobart players for going and sticking in there, trying to grab themselves, you know, I guess a bit of pride and try and get close to the total. But as I said, it's one of those things, in a big chase like this, you see it in one-day cricket, you see it in 2020s, it either goes, well, it probably goes one of 3 ways, to be fair. No, probably one of 2. So you either chase it down or get very, very close, or you just get absolutely hammered and will lose by like 150 runs or something like that. So the latter of those 2 has happened here today to this North Hobart side. That one there, that's a nice cut shot for none, to be fair. We've got 1 over left to go. Speed is definitely down. We're down to 120 k's, but we won't mind that too much, especially if we can bowl out a maiden here. Finished 2 for 30 off our 10, which I think anyone, to be fair, would be pretty happy with in a return in a one-day game, especially when you are defending 350, as I said. So that is done and dusted. I don't know if we managed to get there in the end. We do win by 170 runs, so that is a absolutely huge win. I know McGregor did pick up 1. I think he did pick up 2 at the end, to be fair. And he has nabbed himself man of the match. I personally would have gone, I mean, Collier, 75 not out off 34. What emphasis at the end of the innings. I mean, I think the way that this North Hobart side was bowling today, I would have loved to have gone and had a bat here. I mean, Azir, very expensive, none for 87 off 9. Bernhard, he, I guess, got a little bit back with the bat, but none for 66 off 7. Odom, none for 44 off 6, and Biko, 1 for 62 off 8 overs. So everyone was very expensive. Phillips and O'Sullivan did pretty well. I think they contributed as well with the bat towards the end, 21 and 29 respectively. They were the in the top 3 high scores, with obviously Bernhard scoring that 82 off 116. He really held the team together. Without him, it would have been a whole different story. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, remember to smash that like button. Give this video a thumbs up. If you are new, please do subscribe. And until next time, ka kite anoa. See you soon.